Here's what frustrates me when the criminal argument is made. If you look at the bulk of those people when they pull arrest records or anything of the sort like that, the bulk of those charges are not felony crimes. 9 times out of 10, they're misdemeanors. So they're things like traffic stops, driving without a license, driving on a suspended license. Every now and then you get driving under the influence and maybe driving with possession of less than an ounce. 9 times out of 10, that happens when they use that line, oh, we smelled an odor in your car and now we have a reason to stop you. They'll pull you over for one tiny little thing, like not registering your car soon enough, or broken taillight that you can't afford to get fixed because you're making below a certain level of wage. It's literally an attack on an entire society. And then you want to label us criminals? You take education out of a lot of our systems. You suppress votes. You do all kinds of economic redlining. You rezone districts. You pretty much do anything and everything to eradicate any sense of ambition in an individual. And then when they struggle to be in the society that you have created as a result of your actions, you label them the criminal. No, that's a farce. You're the criminals. You're the ones that are making this happen. Fix it. This society is broken. If you only support who looks exactly like you and who is in your best interest, then you're the only one who's going to be able to benefit in society. You are suppressing whole ideas. There are that argument y'all love to make for pro-choice and all that other shit. Not pro-choice, pro-life and what all. There are whole worlds. What if the cure for cancer was in Ferguson, Missouri, but because the schools are underfunded, we will never get it? What if the answer to life, the universe, and everything was sitting out there in Birmingham, Alabama? What if the next great political leader was sitting in Clarksdale, Mississippi, but because of a lack of funding, because of a lack of education, because of a systemic attempt to remove all forms of ambition from one set of people, and it's not just one, because guess what? If they do it to us, they can do it to anybody. You don't see what they're doing with these cages and the kids in cages in ICE camps? They are suspending human rights. They went ahead and started putting provisions into thing to define something as biological sex. So that means if you're a transgendered individual, you will legally won't be able to get the coverages and stuff that you need. Come on, y'all. This is not right. None of this is right. And it's time. It's time to stand up and speak. I am in Georgia right now, and they are rightfully revolting against a broken ass system. Because let me tell you what happens in Atlanta every single week. There was a point in time where I had someone that I knew get stopped what it seemed like religiously by cops. So I spent time inside of these courtrooms supporting this individual. And when I did, you would see these crowds. It was filled. And you know whose faces were in these courtrooms? Black and brown people. A few white people, but not a ton. And the white people that they did have in there, you know who they had in there? They had what y'all would consider poor white trash. The dudes with the tattoos and all that other stuff who grew up in the same broken system that black and brown people grew up in. People who could be like Eminem type of individuals, but only thing is they didn't have some certain opportunities to go ahead and push ahead. So no, it's not just black people. It's all of us that get pushed through broken ass systems that literally strips wealth away from people, and it's punishing the poor, and the poor are the oppressed. Come on, man. This is enough. The lines in the sand have been drawn. So if you still think that this is about criminals and about the desire to just want to do whatever it is, no. This is about the desire to live. We cannot breathe in this society. So if they burn Atlanta to the ground, they have every right to, because it's toxic. It is killing us. We can't do this anymore. Something has to give. Something has to change. This cannot happen anymore. So you are given a choice at this time, and you're going to see more of these happening because it's getting you to wake up. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And every single time, I want you to read their name, and I want you to read their age. And I want you to think, what were you doing at that time? And how was your life playing out? And if you can look at those people for the people that they are, human beings trying to make it in a fucked up ass society, you will see that these things are wrong. And if you can't, that means you want to continue to perpetuate this broken ass piece of shit society. And if that is the case, you are the problem.